Good morning, traders. This is a follow-up video. You can see I'm still in this position. The video that I had went live with earlier, um, I lost audio or to to that video, so you can't really hear me discussing it. Um, Actually, let's get rid of this. We don't need this. Um, Give me a second here. I need do the there's the Dow chart so you guys get a read. Okay, at least they're not running the same. It's been a really slow, methodical morning. Um, the original trade, I think I took a couple of them. I This turn right down here where I stopped dead short of S2 bounced really hard and just ran. I tried getting it at 70 and I couldn't get it. That's how fast it moved. But I left my order in, and I did get hit on it on the pull down, and I basically I got 70s. I think I took some off at 3. I had a scale. You could see where the balance of the scale is. I got sixes eventually, and I still have some left, but you can just see the struggle that trade has. In fact, this is a continuation long right here. This looked like it was going to turn down, but it never locked, and it ended up turning into a higher pivot low, another long opportunity for the quick scale for those who are looking for that. And I ran my stop higher, I think, and I think it rolled, and I ended up getting punched out. I took my stop up to 1.5, and I got stopped out. I did re-enter again, but I think I was too aggressive with it right here, and I got stopped out on it. What are these locations? I think it was this one, Bud Spar right here. I'll run the video for you guys later. You'll see it live, but I took a long way on that bar, and then it was way too early. I got rolled out of that one. It was a bad decision on my part. I saw this little area right here was a sell zone, and it looked like it was about to reverse, and it didn't. And then I it refired, and I think I took it again at around 71. And this is, I think, the trade I'm in right now. This is still the one I'm in. I put this on uh, 9:44. This has been almost an hour now, and I just have a couple on. I'm just letting it play because when I trade and I talk about the areas, price generally. I know you guys can see this is just a chop fest. It's doing nothing, and it's been like that all morning. We're in earnings season. The market's just it's lethargic up here. It's at the contract highs. It's anybody's guess where this market's going to go. So, ideally, I would think that this thing should get at least up to the pivot and above. But right now, you could just see it's been in a struggle. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's 10:30. Maybe it'll move after Europe closes, and we'll see how this plays out. So this is just a continuation of the video I presented before. Like I said, my volume was not on, so you could not hear me talk you through the trade, but you can see it live. All right, I will get back later. This is a little slow. Nothing going on here. And if I get filled on these, and we'll take a look at what's happening at the pivot, and we'll decide whether or not the pivot's going to be a play because the way this is setting up right here. I mean, obviously the market's trying to rebound and maybe turn the second half of the day into a rally fest, but we're not going to know. You can see right here we're still below the LMAs on the 15, and that's really coming in right at the pivot. So this is going to be probably a key point in a trading session right up in here. So in fact, I might as well just stay on for another 5 minutes. I could see if I'll get filled, and then we'll see what's going to happen at the pivot. And I showed you this uh, last night, I think. And this is the key trend line. I showed you how it is. I popped in. These were the areas. You can see I talk about how pay attention to what one location's doing and what they're telling you. They did try to give you one bounce off of this S1, and then they rolled them one more hard time down. Never really got to S2, and this is kind of right now. In fact, you might as well just. This is actually, you can see this just by the bottoms alone. You can see the trend line that it's trying to hold back to the upside. You can see the MACD is trying to reverse back to the upside. Everything's going to come into play at 79. The Dow still can't get through that key MA, and this is what I mean in regards to the Dow. And you can see the struggle they're having. There's 860 is their 15-minute chart. So 860 is the moving average right there that they keep topping out at, and all they're doing is they're trading in between the moving averages. I mean, if it can't hold this 840, you can see how there's a buy zone here trying to maybe hold it up. You can see the sell zone that came in right here. So that's the resistance in the Dow. So until those levels get taken out, you know, all you can do is just sit on your hands and wait for the opportunity. There's really, like I said, on a slow day like today, you really just, and I think all your trading should come from the areas because that's where the higher probability trades are going to occur from. You have a better chance of making pretty good money with a good stop. Uh, and your stop should always be where the market should not go. Now, this is a different case. I'm protecting profits at this stage of the game, but right now you can see the pivot for this whole move right now is holding at 73 and a quarter. So I have it at 72 and a half. So I'm protecting myself even if it pulls down and double bottoms at 73 and a quarter. The stop should always be where the market doesn't go. When I originally put the trade on in the 71s, it was just below 60. It was like 68 and a half, 68 and a quarter, because that was what I felt would have been where the market should not go from there. So that's how I trade it. We can You can see we're just struggling. We can't. It's there's limited volume. Look, the momentum's really light. Uh, you know, this is just going to be the way it's going to play out until everybody reports. Yeah, this is actually kind of breaking this little trend right here. It's holding it. It can pinch through it as long as it holds at 76. It should be okay going up. But look at the Dow. The Dow just is about to blow out this lower MA, and they can start drifting lower again. So if it does, we'll take a look at it from that point on. You know what? This is really slow. I'm not going to drag you guys through this right now. So I will check back in a few minutes. I just wanted to check the volume on my system.